Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Erin, and today I'm going to be doing a video trying out some new makeup. I went to the drugstore or the hair store, and I saw this makeup, and I was like, I just want to do a full face of very affordable drugstore makeup of things that I've never tried. I have this series on my channel called Obscure Makeup, makeup that is drugstore or that is not very well popular, maybe like on YouTube or like in popular culture, but are just trying those products out and sharing them with you guys. So I picked up pretty much a full face of products from the drugstore from different brands. Some brands I've used before, others I've seen online and I've been interested but I've never tried, and I got pretty much everything to go with it. So we're going to do a full face of this makeup and see what is actually good and what should not be purchased. So if you're interested in that, definitely go ahead and stick around. But before we get into the video, hi, my name is Erin, and on my channel I like to do things all beauty as well as review movies. So if you like either of those, definitely stick around. You can hit the subscribe button and check out some more videos on my channel. I do review movies of horror movies. I do reviews of TV shows as well, and I also review palettes, makeup, do ranking of makeup, ranking of movies. If you're interested, there you go. That's everything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I didn't get an eye primer, so I went ahead and primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I got a sample of when I bought the Stone Vibe palette. That video reviewing the new Urban Decay Stones Vibe palette should be up before this video, so I will link it down in the description box or in the eye if I remember to do that. But anyways, let's hop into the palette first. I always do my eyes first. So I've seen this brand online. They're called Eben, and I've seen their palettes online. I've seen their website online, and I didn't know that I could find this in stores, but I found it in the hair store. It's just for the mirror, and I'll pop on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull out my Tarte, one of my palettes that's in my pan of the palette series right now. I just started, and I'm gonna put the shade Instinct, which is one I'm trying to pan, and I'm gonna put that just kind of to set, just so I can say I used it. I'll put it in the brow bone as well as just kind of there. Okay. Alright, that out the way, let's hop into this palette. I think I'm going to start with this shade called Soleil there, and I'm just going to pick that up onto this fluffy brush. Oh, this brush is from Lavish. It's their tapered blending brush. I'm going to put that right into the crease. Okay, I see a bit of pigment there on my eyes. Okay, so I have that shade blended into the crease. I went in about 3 times to get the amount of color that I've got right there, which is quite a pretty wash of color. And next I'm going to go into the shade Venus, which is almost like between a red and a pink. I mean a orange and a pink when I'm looking at it, but I definitely think it's more of an orange shade. And I'm going to put that definitely into the crease and blending it with that first shade. And I'm trying to deepen the crease up. There's definitely pigment there. It's not like a punch of pigment, but it's definitely got nice pigmentation and it's blending out really easily. There is kickback in the pan, just so you guys are aware of that. These are pretty powdery. And then I'm going to take now Cuban. I'm guessing that's how they say it. And I'm taking the same brush, and I'm going to use that to deepen the crease up even more to get it really orange. And I'm not tapping off my brush or anything. Okay, all of these shades, I mean, that shade is not too much different from the shade I just put on, in my opinion. Doesn't seem to have deepened it up too much, but you can see the orange pigment a lot now, so it does give great pigmentation. So far so good. I mean, the shadows are performing nicely, blending out nicely, no patchiness. Next I'm going to go into this shade, Caesar, right here. And I'm going to put that into the outer corner to deepen it up. And I think I'm going to switch brushes, actually. I'm going to use this one here just to, because it's a more dense brush, to see if it'll give me a little more control and also pay off with the color. So I just put that on first with a packing it on, and then I'm going to go back and blend. That's pretty. I'm going to go now into this shade, Anthony. I like these shade names too. And I'm going to put that also, tapping off my brush a little, into the, ooh, that has a lot more punch than that first shade. I'll go back in. So now I'm going to blend that shade in, and I'm going to clean my brush off to get some of that color off, just to blend. I like that brown a little bit more than the Caesar shade, because Chick-fil-A. Yummy. Got me a strawberry milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Alright, so blended that shade out. Now I'm going to take all of these shimmers look really interesting, but I think I'm going to go, I did orange and kind of like brownish, a little bit of pink in there. So I'm kind of thinking, where can I go with the shimmer? I think I'm going to go with Cesarean right there. And I'm going to take that with my finger, because that's what I usually do with shimmer shades. This looks almost like more of a satin now. Let me see. Okay, that's nice. It's definitely, like I said, seems more like satiny. It's not like super reflective or shimmery or anything like that, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I like that shade a lot. And super smooth too. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade Hot Tour, put that on top of that shade, just to see if I can get a little more sparkle. Ooh, that shade is really pretty. That looks like a, dare I say it, duochrome? It does. It looks pink in the pan, and when I'm swiping it over, it looks gold. Do you guys see that? That is really pretty. Okay, now I'm just going to blend that in. Are really nice. They're nice. I'm going to take that same Hot Tour pinky duochromish shade and put that into the inner corner to highlight or pop it out. And I didn't wet that shade at all. It's pretty nice. I like it. Okay, and then for the lower lash line, I'm just going to take that shade Venus, that orange, that mid-tone orange one, and just brush that underneath with this thicker packing blendy brush. This brush is from Luxie. It's their large shader brush, the 209. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Anthony, just that brown, just a tiny bit, because that guy was pigmented, and put that on the outer part. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to do the dry off camera and be right back. Alright, you guys, so let's get on to foundation. I want to put and prime with the Pure Brown one. That obviously is not from the drugstore, but, or from the hair store. Same thing, I guess. But I didn't see any primers, and foundations were slim picking. There were foundations in there, but they all looked like, I don't know. I couldn't find. And then the ones that did look okay, I was like, couldn't find like a shade that would work. And then I saw this one from the same brand as the eyeshadow palette. This brand, Eben, I guess that's what I'm calling it, Eben New York, had a foundation. So it's their liquid foundation for matte finish. I usually don't like matte finishes, but like I said, there weren't a lot of options. There was the NYX Glow foundation and the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundations in there, but I already have both of those and tried them. So I went ahead and bought this one. This foundation, but let's go ahead and try this out. So I had the shade Camel. I hope the shade works. I have no idea because I wasn't able to see any of the shades really, and then the little things that they had out. I didn't want to test anything, and then it came in this box. You couldn't see inside the box to see the packaging, so we're going in. I'm gonna use a sponge. Let's use a sponge, and I forgot to wet the sponge. Give me a second. All right, so we're going in with this foundation. Again, I'm gonna use the mirror in this Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette. Let's see if this is a good match. Okay, so that's about one pump, and I would say this foundation is definitely, definitely like a matte, almost like a matte natural type of finish. I wouldn't say that it's like completely full coverage at all, which I don't think it claimed to be. No, I mean not on the box, from what I can tell. Yeah, but I can still see like stuff on my face, which it's not bad coverage for just about a pump. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more on. All right, this foundation like has surprised me kind of. Like, it's matte, but it's not drying. The finish is beautiful. It doesn't look drying on my face. It doesn't cling to any of my dry spots on my face, which actually I've been doing really good with those with my skincare anyways, but it just looks really nice. I did have to use a little extra to get a more, I would say medium coverage. Is not really got the most coverage, but you can build it up. I built it up and it looks really great. Yeah, I like this. I'm surprised. The color is not like the color is not the best, but I wouldn't mind using that again. Yeah, maybe I'll mix it with some of my other foundations, and that's a really nice foundation. So surprising. Well, just based on the first impression, I haven't worn it all day or seen what it's going to do with other products, but just from the first application, foundation. All right, so for concealer, I got the Born to Glow concealer. I have tried the foundation, and I do have that foundation to this, and I actually really like the foundation, the Born to Glow NYX foundation, but I've never tried the concealer, and I've always wanted to. So I got the concealer, the Radiant Concealer in the shade, also called Caramel. Caramel. So hopefully this is not either too light or too dark, and it has this kind of applicator. Anyways, this is affordable, so I know the foundation was affordable, so I'm pretty sure this was affordable. So let me just see. Do I just squeeze? Oh yeah, I see it coming slowly through. So do I have to? Oh yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool, but also kind of scary because I don't know how much product is coming out. Okay, that looks like that's going to be a great color for me, actually. And I guess you can use this to blend out the concealer. Let's see. Oh, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge because I put quite a bit out. I just want to get... Oh yeah, that's a pretty good, like, concealer to match, like, my foundation. It's definitely not, like, brightening, but it's definitely a good one to shadow anyways, put under my eyes. Okay, that looks really nice, actually. Looks pretty good. Now, Oh, where's the top of this? I did not get a powder. Just realized that. So I'm just gonna set under my eyes with my Undone Beauty powder, which is my favorite powder. I know I've said it a lot. And a Fit Pan. So I'm definitely gonna be buying one of these powders over soon. And I'm just gonna put that under, just to set under the eyes. A tiny little bit of powder tapped off as well, just to make sure it doesn't crease. All right. Let's move on. Next, let's get to bronzer. I got this Pro Bronzer from Absolute New York. It actually has the price still on there, $6.95. Perfect. And let's see if I can open it. Yes, I can. All right, so this big old bronzer is in dark. Hopefully it's not too dark. Doesn't look like it's super dark at all. But I'm gonna use this brush that's gonna got this shape here to bronze up the skin. This, oh, that picked up a lot. It does seem to have, it's quite powdery, and it does seem to have some shimmer to it. I hope it's not too shimmery. Kind of use my bronzer as a bronzer contour combo usually. And I've really gotten more into bronzer. Like when I first started doing my makeup, I tried the contour thing. I didn't like the contour. My cheekbones are quite already prominent, so for me it just was looking a little too much with the contour. And then I didn't do any contour or bronzer or anything for quite a while, and then I started to get into bronzer more this year, and it looks really nice. I love bronzer now. Like, I don't feel like my look is complete without some bronzer. And this bronzer's doing okay, actually. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's not, like, spectacular. And it actually doesn't look super glowy or shimmery at all. It actually looks like a matte bronzer, so I'm not mad at this at all. I wish a little bit less product would come off at a time, but it actually is not showing up bad on the face at all either. So just warming up the outer areas of my face as well. Wow, I am not finding anything bad so far that I've been using. This is actually an okay bronzer. I mean, it's not going to go down as my most favorite bronzer in the world. That position I've yet to think about, actually. But I do have my bronzers I enjoy, like my Physician Formula, my Amused one from the Matte Amused bronzer, that's $1. My cream bronzers from Tower 28, Charlotte Tilbury's bronzer I just got, and some other cream bronzers I've been enjoying. But this is nice. This is definitely going to go into my use. This palette is called the Red Glam, and it, like I said, it is a blush palette. It also has a highlight in there as well. So, but I actually have a highlighter though, so I don't know if I'm going to be using that. Although this highlighter I bought, now that I'm looking at it, looks a tiny bit dark. We'll see. I think it'll be okay. So, looking in here, this was very, very affordable. I think this was like $5, maybe $2. No, I think this was like literally like $2 for this palette. So, I don't know what that says, but the blushes in here are very punchy, very bright. I think I want to go for that orange one though, because we did like orange in our crease and above. Let's just, ooh, tap that off, and I'm going to use the same brush I used to bronze. Oh my. Tap it off a little bit, okay. Alright, I'm just, yeah, that's, oh, that's a lot. Okay, let me try to, like, that is very, very pigmented. So definitely, ooh, Lord, like barely needed to put your brush into the pan, because it's also picked up very easily. I think I put more over here than over here, which now it looks weird. Let me try to even it out. Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at that blush. Went on cute. Nothing bad about it. Excuse me. I like it. It's cute. So definitely a little bit goes a long way. Like if I had picked up any more, I would have definitely been in clown territory. Like, for sure. Alright, for highlighter, I have... Oh my goodness. I just realized I didn't have any brow products either. Did not think about brows. I don't think about brows most of the time anyways. Although I do like buying brow products to try to make myself more interested in perfecting them. But so this is the highlighter. It's also from the Nika K Newark brand. And this one was $2.95. So it looks like this, the packaging, just, you know, this kind of cheapy packaging. And this is the highlighter. Let's see. Is that gonna, ooh, oh my. Oh wow. Oh. Okay. That doesn't look bad. I'm gonna try this highlighter. I hope this does okay. It's very like looking glittery. So let's see how this does. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try on this side. It might be a better. It's quite like it's not superbly blinding, but it's also kind of is at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm gonna mix it up with this blush from the other palette just to add a little bit of brightness, and it's from the same brand, so I'm assuming the formulas are going to be pretty similar. Yeah. That's a bit of a stronger highlight than I would usually go for. I usually like something a little more subtle, but it is nice. It's pretty. Like, it's cute. I don't even know if you guys can see it well. Can you see that? Oh Lord. What is happening? Alright. Kind of blend that off a little bit. Alright, so far so good. Let's hop. I'm gonna go off camera and do my eyebrows because I forgot to get products for that. And okay, then I'll go ahead and set the face with some setting spray. I didn't get that at the drugstore either. So I just set with my Ciate Everyday Vacay spray. I think that's what it's called. And next I'm going to go in some mascara. Oh, I also did the eyebrows. Whatever. I used some other drugstore products, my Essence products that I like. So I'm going to go in with the Super Mascara from Ruby Kisses. I've tried a lip product from here before, from the drugstore a long time ago. I actually had it, but I decluttered it in a lip declutter I did not so long ago. And this is in the shade Dark Brown. So it also says it's a waterproof mascara, which hopefully that, I mean, I'm not going to try to test it. Okay. I don't feel like that did anything. And I really do not like this wand. It's like, I feel like I'm brushing my, I mean, I know you're brushing your eyelashes, but I feel like I'm like brushing it with like a hairbrush. I don't feel like it's grabbing the lashes at all. Okay, let me dip back in. It looks okay. It's just, it's very underwhelming. Like, extremely underwhelming. Alright, that's that. Yeah, that was disappointing. This was kind of like the dud here today because I don't really Like, I mean, it did something, but honestly, I've tried other dark brown mascaras that I love way better. Like the NYX one is amazing, and actually it's my favorite dark brown mascara that I've tried. Actually, I think it's probably my only dark brown mascara that I've tried. All the rest of my mascaras are black, but I ran out of that one, so that's why I said when I saw this, I was like, okay, let me try this one. It's dark brown when I don't want to do a black, you know, mascara. I'm just ready to buy the NYX one over. Okay, I got two lip products. So I got the Super Slim Demi Matte Lipstick from Absolute New York, which is the same brand as the bronzer I used. And then I also got this lip oil, which I was like, ooh, lip oils, okay. It's Vitamin E lip oil from a Goody Moody. And it's this beautiful chocolate shade. So I was debating, should I just do one or the other, or and save the other one for another video, or just do both of them. And I think I'm gonna do both, just to see, like, top this lip. Oh, okay. I mean, what was I expecting? It is in the shape of like this. So there's the color there. Let's see, that go with this look. Oh, okay. I like the formula of that. That went on very smoothly, creamy feeling. It does have kind of a matte appearance as well. I like it. I don't know if I like this color with this eye look that I have right now. I guess it's okay. Let's see what it looks like topped with the lip oil. So, I don't know why I have to smell it. And it smells normal. So, it's just got like a doe foot applicator. Okay, that's pretty and all. Kind of want to clean the wand off before I put it back in the oil. So, alright, I'll let it slide. I don't know if I love this lip and eye combo, but okay, let's move along. Alright guys, so that was all for this trying drugstore products. I think the face turned out beautiful. Let's just go through the products and review real quick. Eyeshadow palette, it was nice. It was really nice. I mean, it's nothing mind-shatteringly amazing. This shade definitely surprised me with that kind of flip that it has. Like, it looks pink in the pan, at least to me, but there's definitely like a gold shift here. You guys can see, like, that's really pretty. Palette, I would give it a thumbs up for sure. I think the shadows did beautifully on the eye. They blended nicely. The like shimmery shades were nice. I think this one right here definitely surprised me a lot. I would love to try this one in another eye look. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep trying this guy out. And I'm not sad that I'm not upset that I have it and I bought it. And it's in my collection now. So that's a win. As for the foundation, I actually really like the foundation. I think it looks great for now. I mean, of course, I'll see at the end of the day how it wears, but it looks really good on my skin. And that's kind of almost the biggest surprise, because while I do have a lot of affordable foundations that I really love, like Shop Miss A has a really great matte foundation, as well as their first foundation they came out with was really great, although it's so fragranced. I don't use it that much, so much fragrance, and like it smells like a literal perfume. A lot of my foundations that I do have and use a lot are pretty affordable, I would say, but I also have a lot of more high-end ones. So I guess it really doesn't matter the price point, it just matters the formula. And this formula, I like it for the first impression here. Same with the concealer. I know NYX, I've tried NYX face products before and I enjoy them. NYX has kind of fallen out of like my radar for quite a while now, but I do like this concealer and I do like the foundation that is in the same line, this Born to Glow line. So it's a win. Great for NYX. And then the blush was okay. It was super pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. I didn't try those two. I just tried that one. And the highlighter also was nice. It blended nicely. Not my usual type of powder I might go with, but it's nice. Same with this one from the same brand, the highlight. It's a pretty highlight. It's definitely sort of that metallic, but also like glittery highlight. Something I usually, it's a little much. I like something that's a little more subtle with highlight. That's just my personal preference. Oh, I skipped past bronzer. Bronzer was pretty nice, actually. I thought it was going to have shimmer in it based on what it looks like in the pan, if you guys can see. But it doesn't really translate to shimmery on the skin. It just looks like a matte bronzer, which is my preferred type of bronzer. And so for this price, I think this is a really great bronzer. I don't see hardly anything. Oh, this mascara, and I didn't pay that much for this mascara anyways, but this was a dud. Didn't really do much for the eyelashes except for coat them with brown color and lift them like a little bit. I mean, you can, like, unless I get up super close to the camera, you can't even tell that it did much for my eyelashes. So this, I would definitely not say run out and get anything, you know, this mascara from Ruby Kisses. And then the lip products, this is a nice, I like the formula and the way it went on. It doesn't look drying, even though it's a demi matte formula. The color is something that's super bright, so if you like that type of color, and I do like the color, I just don't know if I like it with this eye look particularly, but formula wise it's nice. So Absolute New York, 2 wins today. And then the lip oil is nice. It's just, you know, it's a nice lip oil. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. I like the lip oil from ColourPop a little bit more than this one, but I think the color will look super cute on itself, by itself as well, so I'll try that out, definitely. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, definitely hit the subscribe button below and also hit the thumbs up if you like the video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Adios.